Oh, Ernan's life. It is 1 a.m. Sunday. Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman just happened, representing the U.S. with this shirt. I'm in Southern California, South Cali. Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. My reaction: Manny Pacquiao still has some gas in the tank. Let me say that again. Manny Pacquiao is a 40-year-old man. Do you understand that? 40 years old fighting a 30-year-old. That's a 10-year gap. Manny Pacquiao still has gas in the tank. He knocked down Keith Thurman. Keith, one-time Thurman, knocked him down in the first round. Didn't knock him out, knocked him down. The old Manny Pacquiao would have knocked out Keith Thurman in the first, second, or third round. It would have been the same exact fight that Manny Pacquiao displayed when he fought Ricky Hatton. Remember, he knocked out Ricky Hatton? So, the reason I'm saying that is because Manny Pacquiao is 40 years old. He doesn't have the power, obviously, that he had in the past. Let me say that again. Manny Pacquiao doesn't have the power that he had in the past. But what's really interesting with Manny Pacquiao, and what makes him still very dangerous as a 40-year-old man in boxing at the elite level where he's fighting, is he still has his speed. And that is amazing, because speed is usually the first thing that goes for any athletes. Jumping, how high you can jump, and speed, your fast twitch muscles, it's usually the first thing that starts to slow down as you get older. So Manny Pacquiao did very well against Keith Thurman, started to pick him apart. He didn't get reckless. That's what was really interesting. When Manny Pacquiao got knocked out by Juan Manuel Marquez, it's because he got careless. Remember, there was an exchange. Manny Pacquiao knocked down Marquez. Marquez knocked down Pacquiao with that vicious counterpunch. And he was able, Juan Manuel Marquez was able to knock down Pacquiao because Pacquiao got reckless. So what's really interesting, and it shows that Manny Pacquiao is learning from wisdom because he's older, he has a lot of experience. He didn't get careless. He knocked down Keith Thurman in the first round, and then he didn't get careless. Because when you get careless when you're fighting, when you're really aggressive and you're really trying to get the knockout, you open yourself up to get knocked out. Remember when Anthony Joshua fought Andy Ruiz, the heavyweight, for the heavyweight title just recently? Anthony Joshua knocked down Andy Ruiz first, and then Andy Ruiz knocked down Anthony Joshua 4 times. But Anthony Joshua knocked down Andy Ruiz first, and then he got careless. He tried to get too aggressive, and when you try to really go for the knockout in boxing, you open yourself up. The reason you open yourself up is because to take those hard punches, to take those power shots, you have to swing wider, and you have to drop down more, and you have to pull your arm back more. And when you do that, you open yourself up for a counter punch, right? But if you're jabbing all night, the jab, it just comes to you, pow, pow, pow. You can still be very much in the defensive stance while throwing out your jab. But it's extremely hard, if not impossible, to go for a knockout punch and still be defensive. So when Manny Pacquiao knocked down Keith Thurman, I was happy to see Manny Pacquiao not get careless. So there's 2 reasons why Manny Pacquiao is still very dangerous in the ring as a 40-year-old man. One, he has experience. Experience is real. It showed tonight that Manny Pacquiao has a lot of experience. He displayed it with his control, and he didn't go. He didn't open up himself for a lot of shots, and he didn't go crazy like he did when he fought Marquez. Remember, when he fought Marquez, he was really headhunting and going for that knockout. And just like I explained, when you go for a knockout, you open yourself up. So he was very controlled. He had a lot of experience. He knew what to expect. And the other reason why Manny Pacquiao is still dangerous, he still has his speed. He might not have as much power as he did in the past, but Manny Pacquiao still very much has his speed, and that's amazing. So he did a good job. What is next for Manny Pacquiao? Keith Thurman's a great fighter, but if Manny Pacquiao is going to fight Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford, those fights are going to be extremely dangerous for Manny Pacquiao. And we're just gonna have to wait to see what happens. I don't want to count him out just yet. Manny Pacquiao, it was a really good fight, good victory. My hat is off to Manny Pacquiao, still getting it done at the age of 40, and a senator in the Philippines. So, love you guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. And on top of it all, on top of everything, remember this: your health is your wealth. Exercise, all right? Eat healthy, be healthy, sleep well, live well, because what you eat is how you feel your body, and how you sleep is how you recharge your battery. If you made it this far into the video, you gotta subscribe.